Now for the rest of the painting, I already put this light beam in a while back, and now we have this beam of light coming down. So I'm going to put some rocks, beach rocks in. So I use this very soft fan brush so it purposely skips and makes a nice feeling to it. So it drags across the bumpy paper to get the effect of skipping, and so it becomes more random. That's what we want, is this random feeling of the beach ocean rocks. So, and this brush is very soft and it skips and it works really good. You can lay it on the side. I'm trying to make a peaked rock here. And it helps to just make that more random type of look. Bumpy, jagged rocks down at the local beach here. And when you get down to the base more, and so you can put this brush on the side flat so it skips a little bit. That's what you want. So you save some of the paper coming through. But I have my mixture ahead of time. It's all ready here. And now dragging the brush around. So it gives a nice random rocky feeling to kind of the beach rocks, and it skips a little bit, and I want to charge into it as this shape is wet. Getting a few little splatters. And I can turn some of those into birds later. Okay, it's nice that this skips. See, you kind of lay it down on the side, and it skips nicely. And you don't want too many little holes out towards the edge, but the okay, now it's easier to show you than talk about it. So I'm going to, because I have to charge into this while it's wet, you know, with some thicker color, because watercolor always dries lighter. So this is the beach rocks, and let's see. So I may need a little more mixture here. I know you can't see the palette where I'm mixing, but I don't want you to concentrate on that. It's how you apply the paint. Okay, I hope you can see it down in this corner here. Well, this one didn't skip quite as much as I like it to. If you use the end of it, you can get some little a little more feeling of texture. And okay, now this whole area is wet, so the idea is to paint into this area while it is wet. So now, but the paint needs to be less watery to charge into this. Okay, so you need more paint, less water, and then kind of charge in to this. You can see because it's already starting to dry lighter, so you can charge into it with a regular pointed brush. And of course we can charge into it again after it dries. So you can see we get a little modeling into this. This is with a nice pointed brush, kind of medium size. Well, it's kind of drying down here, but watercolor, you build up a lot of layers. So we're just kind of charging into what we got here. And it becomes more dynamic with the diagonals in here. Now, this is some of my first videos, so I have to kind of test and see how it turns out. And I did the first part of this painting on the other video. I'll try to hook them together. So now we're just kind of doing the cracks in the rock. But see, it's still wet, so the paint I'm dropping in is nice and thick because the wetness is already on the paper. Those first big shapes I laid in there. Okay, then let's see, a little bit more down here. Some of this is still wet. Could add a little more color, maybe make it warmer since it's in front. It's in front here. Get a little red in there. I hope you can see this. Okay, I might have to pull out a little bit so then you could actually see the mixing of the paint, but that's not as important right now. Just kind of you know, showing how you drop it in. some demos don't really show the mixing of the paint, I've noticed, and others do. So I'm just trying it, showing the important part of laying the paint on. Now, since I'm left-handed, I usually go from right to left so my hand doesn't smear the wet paint. So I guess most people go the other way, from left to right. Okay, and now there's this other area down here. I hope you can see it. I might have to move this a little bit.